Welcome back. It's season 2 of Veg on the Edge, continuing on our journey into a plant-based, nutritional, healthy lifestyle here at the beach in Surftown, San Juan, La Union. We have a very special dish and we'll be featuring amazing condiments made out of coconut. Coconut, such a healthy addition to your diet. And we have here wild country condiments that we'll be using throughout the dish. And the dish that I am going to be creating here on the beach, which is our honey soy glazed beef tapa. So the tapa is gonna be made out of tofu. I'll be showing you guys how to make the marinade, and then we'll spruce it up with healthy greens such as spinach and eggplant. Gonna make it real tasty, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. So to make the marinade, we're going to use 6 tablespoons of coconut amino sauce. Next, we have our honey alternative, which is coconut nectar. Great thing about coconut nectar is that it has a low glycemic index. So you want to add a tablespoon and a half of this because it's already really sweet, and it's a perfect alternative to sugar. Next, to add a punch of acidity to our dish, we have our coconut black vinegar. It tastes kind of like balsamic vinegar, and the great thing about it is that it was made here in the Philippines, so it's a proudly Pinoy product that we have. We're just gonna add a tablespoon into it. So you could just, eye it about a teaspoon of salt. And we also have our crushed red pepper. We also just need to add just a teaspoon and a half to this. So I love that I have these reusable containers. They're called Zippies, and it's made out of silicone. And I love how these types of reusable Ziplocs, they stand on itself on its own. So makes it very convenient when I bring it to the beach or anywhere, even at home, when I need to put my spices and my herbs into different containers, just to make sure that it's sealed off. Then just a bit of some cracked black pepper, as fresh as it gets, just to taste. You could put as much as you want or as little. Mix it up a bit just so that the salt dissolves into the sauce. While that's dissolving, I will be cracking into 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, so now we just have to dump in the minced garlic into our marinade. And then add what's gonna make our dish taste really Asian, ginger. Whenever you want to, get away from getting a cold, you feel like you might be coming down with something, ginger is super healthy to combat against that. So mix it all together. Oh, it smells wonderful. I could really smell the coconut aminos in this. My gosh, I feel like I just wanna try it a little bit first. Just right, perfect. Now that our marinade is done, we will slice into the tofu. I usually like just doing cubes. It makes it easier to fry. Tofu, of course, is such a great protein. And the awesome thing about this amazing soybean product is that it's a blank canvas. You can basically flavor it with just about anything you want, and that's why it's good as a meat alternative. So what you want to do is to coat everything, make sure that gets in there, and it's okay. The reason why I didn't really add any more water to this dish is because usually tofu is watery, so I kind of just keep it in there, and then it starts diluting into it. and like doing some sort of transfer of energy, like the water goes into the marinade and the marinade goes into the tofu. So yeah, they kind of harmonize each other, just like yin and yang. Yin and yang, masculine, feminine energy. That's the whole reason why I eat a plant-based diet, is because I became vegan for spirituality. And it's all about, you know, making your body healthy and your spirit healthy and your mind healthy. That's how you harmonize the mind, body, and spirit. We'll fry it up. As we're gonna do, put some coconut oil into our pan. I'm just going to drain it first though, just because we want to use our marinade when we saute our spinach and our eggplant in just a bit. So when you dump in the tofu cubes into the pan at the very start of your frying, you want to make sure that you don't touch it and you leave it as is, because you want to have the bottom crisp and sear first so that it doesn't stick to the pan. We're going to use about 4 of these just about medium-sized eggplants. So we have our spinach just to add some greens to our dish. Got it out of the refrigerator. I washed it already, don't worry. So we want just about 3 handfuls of it. Usually what I like to do is sort of separate the leaves from the stalks, because they kind of cook at different times. Now we're gonna bring it all together by cooking and just saute frying our eggplant. I just used a little bit of coconut oil, and then we're just gonna saute it in. And then I'm gonna add like the stalks already as well. So we mix it up a bit just as I put in the marinade. Steam it up just a bit, and then we can add the leaves of the spinach. And here it is, our honey soy glazed beef tapa with vegetables. Super healthy. Thank you so much to Wild Country for providing the awesome, healthy alternative condiments made out of coconut, the tree of life, that we're able to cook it here on the beach in nature. What better place and time to enjoy what I've created today together with our team at Current here on Veg on the Edge. My gosh, the sunset. Now we have to sample into this awesome, amazing, super fragrant, I can smell the ginger in this. Okay, let's try it. Super fresh. You could hear that crunch. This dish is so healthy because of the spinach that's in it, the vitamin K, the vitamin A, and also the fact that we used coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. It's such a great alternative because it's less sodium, and even the coconut nectar is a much healthier alternative compared to either honey or sugar because of its low glycemic index. If only you knew that there's these types of products out in the market. Now you guys do, and raising up your awareness and consciousness to healthy eating. So guys, it's Cassie Umali here for Veg on the Edge. Peace begins on our plate.